Howdy folks, it's not Jay, and today we are painting Atomic Mass Games Star Wars Legion Orson Krennic model. Real quick put together, it's literally I think two pieces plus the base. Got him primed white because he wears a white tunic and cape, and as you can see, I decided to go easy mode and use Citadel Color Contrast Apothecary White. I think it does a really good job of making the white. It's not going to be a white white, but it does, I think, do a good job of providing the contrast needed to get into the shadows and make it look good. Quick brush over all of the white parts. Nice thing about this is the rest of the colors are dark, so if you do go over, you can easily cover them up with those other colors. I think this is one of the easiest ways to get a white to look good is use the Apothecary White from the Citadel contrast line. Then move to the Vallejo model color German gray for his trousers. They're going to be black. The uniform is actually a black pant, but I think using the German gray is a change enough in shade from the black to help offset the color between the pants and the boots, because there are different materials. Of course, the trousers are in cloth of some nature, probably a wool. The boots are probably going to be, a leather of some nature. So, you want them to look different, and the way to do that is to just take a really, really dark gray, and that Vallejo German gray does the trick. Then in this situation, any black or matte black will do. In this case, I've used the Army War Painter War Paints matte black because that's what I had, quickly at hand. And I hit the boots, I hit the belt, the holster, the gun with that black. Got to be careful when you're, in a situation like this where you're painting in behind something. I did get a little black on his cloak there, on his cape. But honestly, that's okay. I mean, it's, from 3 feet on the table. Are you even going to notice it? Probably not, to be honest. And you'll see how it looks at the end with the spin around. Getting all of that put into place, touching up the belt and the holster there. Again, being careful to not hit that cloak if at all possible. I could have kind of done this in reverse by painting all of the black stuff first and then painting the tunic with like a foundation white, but I decided to go this route. Then for his skin tones, I really, really like the Citadel Color Contrast Gilliman Flesh for your Caucasian skin tone. You can make it darker or lighter by the amount you put on. Of course, if you want it to be darker, you just put more on. If you want it to be lighter and paler, you put less on, like I did here. I think it works really well. It's so, and to me, it's so much easier than having to go through the actual, shading and whatnot. Quick dab of the Army War Painter War Paints plate mail metal on the belt buckle to get that out of the way. A little touch up of black on the belt again. We then go to, in this case, I used the Vallejo model color khaki to do the blonde hair. I think it works pretty well, especially when I top it off with a dry brush at the end. Uh, Again, once I got the hair painted, I noticed there's still some white, so I came back in and touched up with that Gilliman Flesh from Citadel Color Contrast. Then I came in with the Army Painter War Paints Red Dragon for the red chiclets. Then did the deep blue for the blue chiclets. I call them the chiclets. His rank board. Getting that knocked out real quick. So again, just topping the edges there, not getting too into it, and then finally to kind of make it more grayish blonde like the character had. I did a quick dry brush of using an old bottle of Reaper Miniatures Master Paint Series paint, Creamy Ivory. I've had this bottle forever. Of course, once the miniature is complete, you do have to base him, and in this case, I will always go to Geek Gaming Scenics for both the fast drying basing glue and the base ready material. In this case, I used Forest Ground Cover. I really like how the color is got a good mixture of the green of the grass and the litter of almost like fall colors with the brown cedar. When you do a miniature like this where the base is already attached to the miniature, you do have to sometimes clean it up from where the glue got up onto the miniature itself. So just a quick Q-tip, and you can see how it looks with the spin around. I did do a black rim around the base of the model. Didn't show you how I painted that, but I did use black. So here he is. I think he turned out real good. And until next time, we'll see you on the flip side.